MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. The Rangers attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the sixth inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the sixth inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's stolen 4 hits in 18 at-bats. Ball sent back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is something to keep an eye on. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Stepping up now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. DeShields patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out.
So striding forward now, Mad Dog Pruitt, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Pruitt.
Come on, big guy. All right, one pitch, your pitch right here. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rangers dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
The 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals strand a pair.
We're back now as the Rangers prepare for their at-bats here in the third, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving.
Ready now, Ronald Guzman. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ready for another chance. Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Come on, right here, one time.
Behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First offering on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Now he gets the ground
Come on,
ball
baby.
to first.
You're
This
up.
might
You're
be
up.
2. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Rangers skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Brett Castro is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Castro. Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. So no runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here it comes now to Andrus. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. And he is in there. Knocks one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So stepping in, Joey Gallo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Chopper up the middle. 1 run is scored. And they take the lead as this is in for a base hit.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there. A lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out. So next to the plate for Texas, Delino DeShields. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-2 delivery. It down to short. Pruitt comes up with it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now batting, Mad Dog Pruitt, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way. Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the grooves and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Texas Rangers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. It's Royals baseball coming up next. Danny Duffy will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good.
Digging in to try it again, Dennis Davidson, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Arrow up on the ground. Let's go right here.
The 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hit in. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Royals.
Settling in now,
shortstop,
Mad Dog Pruitt,
Mad Dog
as he'll get his first
Pruitt.
opportunity in this one. Stroman looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And with that, now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bogarts is there. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep in it.
At the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score.
Your attention, please.
So
Now
they'll make a
pitching for
matchup move
Toronto.
here and bring on a southpaw
Number
to face
58.
the left-handed hitter due up.
Mesa.
Lawrence McWilliams will be his first
Now
test out of the
batting,
bullpen, and
catcher,
it'll be a tough test
Lawrence.
indeed as he'll face him with 2
McWilliams.
on and nobody out here.
All right, let's go. Come on. This is you. This is you.
First offering on its way. Shows bunt as he
On the
gets
bag,
this one
on the
down.
bag, on the bag.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Stepping in, Dominique Montano. Been a rough
The
go
batter,
of things at the plate for him so
designated
far, but
hitter,
his guys are looking for him to
Dominique
change that right here.
Montano.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hey, let's go. Let's put a charge into one right here. Let's go. All right, your pitch coming right here, right now.
Hey, right guy. No one better up there.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here you go.
Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
1 and 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Hey, no one better now.
down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Hey, one time, right now.
Ready with the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Lyle McGinnis, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away.
Let's go.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off there, 1-0. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Hey, right guy, right.
This is in the air out the straightaway center. Davis is in pursuit. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So it's no runs on a hit, no.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Toronto Blue Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Marcus Stroman wins his 3rd of the season. Just off I-70 on the east side of town, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Jose Arena will be the starter for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Davis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Blow it up right
Hoping
here.
to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat.
Stepping in for the Jays, Randall Grichuk, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Randall Grichuk.
Bounce it to the left side. Pruitt scoops it up, throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Leading off the inning, Mad Dog Pruitt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here you go.
The windup and the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Hernandez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Brandon Drury will bat next.
The third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Here's Chopper up the middle. He's got it. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now batting.
Digging in, Devin Travis. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Travis.
Two.
Up the middle. Reined in. There's one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Coming to the plate now, Mad Dog Pruitt. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Come on, baby. See it driving. Let's go.
Come on, big guy.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Richards back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Into the box, Octavio Veras. He flew out in his last at bat.
Octavio.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
Short. Pruitt is up with it, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Brandon Drury. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Brandon Drury.
1-1-1.
Round toward short. Pruitt is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in the switch hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
Up next for the Royals.
In now, Lawrence McWilliams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Hey, let her rip. One side.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Pruitt takes his lead at third with one away.
Hey, I heard that up there, huh?
Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th, as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. David Phelps takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
David Phelps.
Dominique
Montano
will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out.
Hey, here we go, here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. Phelps, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
To 1-2 now.
Hey, your pitch. He's coming to you.
Inside, let's go right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Right, your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hey, need you right here. 1 time. Let's go.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Now at the plate, Lyle McGinnis. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Come on, big guy.
And he lays off for ball one.
Come on, baby. Right now. Hey, have a rip up there right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Alex Nakajima. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take the deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Come on, big guy, you can pitch.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for Kansas City to this point. Line towards center field. Davis is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Royals 2. Now at the plate, Jonathan Davis. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you get in that swing mode, a lot of pitches.
And that is through into left field, a base hit. Now in the box, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. The relay, and he's back into second here safely. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box now, Lawrence McWilliams.
The catcher, Lawrence McWilliams.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Hey, right guy. No one's better up there, kid. You go, no one better.
High in the air out to center field. Davis has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Now batting,
so coming to the plate, Dominique Montano. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Davis is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And not in time as the run scores.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance. Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first two of this three-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
6-4 the outcome today. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Matt Shoemaker earns his first win of the season. Jose Arena was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down. And if he...
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Pruitt. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
Pruitt.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a...
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Jake Dye, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Hey,
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The set and the 2-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Royals strand a pair, and this is still a... Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mad Dog Pruitt will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with as this ball is long gone. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, and the Royals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Into the box now, Jake Dye. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Davis makes the play, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Soler. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Behind 0-2 now. In now, Brandon Drury. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1. Down the first baseline. Played on the backhand. To second for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1. Standing in, Octavio Veras. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can test to this. Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career.
And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're talking, trying to go out there.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The short hit hard. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Teoscar Hernandez. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Oh, and he misses it.
You know, they say there are no bad hops on the ball.
Striding in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th. 8-2 is how this one ends today. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Thomas Pannone earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. From America's heartland, we've got nighttime baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's the first of 4 between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. Kansas City attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Jim Gage gets the ball for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games.
Next will be the designated hitter, Fred Roberts. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Roberts.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there. The second for 1. On to first. The double play. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Mad Dog Pruitt. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game.
All right, one time here.
First pitch on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, and with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category. Digging in, Hunter Dozier, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Here we go. This is you, baby.
From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gallo. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back. Now to the plate, Rougned Odor. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Hopefully that triple is the kick to get him out of this slump. Got to feel real good to hit one hard and be able to run like that.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the fourth. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He popped out in his first trip. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult.
So digging in now, Mad Dog Pruitt is batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul.
Pretty good rip on it, huh?
Hard ground ball to third. Wisdom right there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Domingo Trujillo.
The right fielder, Domingo.
Now the 0-1. Hit to short. Throw gets him 2 down. Ready once again, Patrick Wisdom. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. And the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the middle. Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is DeShields. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and we are tied again.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's work, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Score remains 2-2. Digging in once again, Mad Dog Pruitt has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, let her fly right here.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Nothing doing for the... Digging in now, Nomar Mazara, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with his hands so far. Hard hit ball to short. And there's out number 2. Here's Joey Gallo now. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Back up the middle. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Mad Dog Pruitt, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he was definitely trying to end it with one swing at a bat right there, leaving nothing to the imagination. That's the problem sometimes. Everyone wants to be a hero in extra innings instead of just getting on base and playing it like another inning.
Hey, let her rip here.
A pause and the 0-2. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Right, one time, right
The
here.
0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back, and carried him to the victory.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. The Kansas City Royals earn the win, although in sloppy fashion with 4 errors in the field. Javier Castro claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals.
Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball comes your way next. Jake Junis will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his...
Stepping in, Mad Dog Pruitt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
All right, you're up.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 1 left. At the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments.
High drive deep down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up to bat next to Lino DeShields. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Second baseman, Howie.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a hit on the ground to shortstop. On to first, and the Rangers squad. Stepping up to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And another foul ball. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Hit out towards second. To his left, Crespo. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mad Dog Pruitt. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Fouled away. Phillips aboard here at first with nobody out.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for us, kid.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gomez is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Texas Rangers. MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Kansas City, Missouri and Kauffman Stadium. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Danny Duffy gets the ball in Game 3 of the series.
3 out, 3 out, 3 out, 4, take the base.
At the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Trujillo going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So striding in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out in his last at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Pruitt, just a 19-year-old. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gallo is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Carl Gomez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
28. Jet.
Striding in once again, Jet Bandy. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. And he's safe. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right?
Striding into the box, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Stepping up now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, one there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Digging in, Lawrence McWilliams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Runner goes for second. Don't want to forget about him. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.